So I think that we are quite lucky that although we had a lot of negative trials, we still have trials in HCC in second line, and I think there are 3 different drugs which we should discuss at least, or even 4. So the first is ramucirumab. Ramucirumab is an antibody to VEGF receptor 2. It is approved and has been shown to be active in lung cancer, in gastric cancer, and also in colorectal cancer. And now I think the so-called REACH2 study, which investigates ramucirumab in the second-line setting against placebo in a 2-to-1 fashion in patients who have elevated AFP levels. And I think the drug is somehow interesting because it was shown that in patients with really high AFP levels, higher than 400 nanogram per ml, they showed an overall survival benefit in patients with HCC. And I think the side effects are quite manageable. So it's much better, much less side effects compared to TKIs. So I think this is a good option. If the study will be positive, I don't know. The second interesting agent is nivolumab. It has been tested also in second line in the Checkmate 040 study in patients with previous treatment, but also in the patients who had previous sorafenib treatment. I will focus on these patients. And we saw that patients had a really improvement in overall survival. 13 months, it's better than in other trials. And I feel it will be approved for HCC second-line treatment according to this data. The third drug, which is, I think, interesting, and also we have a phase 3 trial running, is cabozantinib. Cabozantinib is a multi-kinase inhibitor. It's also targeting MET, so it's not like tivantinib. Cabozantinib targets VEGF signaling and other pathways. And it has been approved for kidney cancer. It's effective in kidney cancer and also in medullary thyroid cancer. So it's an active drug in other diseases. And it will be tested in the phase 3 trial in the second or even third line setting. And I'm quite curious to see the data from this study. But I think it hasn't been recruited completely, so we will have to wait a bit of time. So pembrolizumab is also a checkpoint inhibitor. It's a PD-1 antibody, which has been approved for different other diseases, including lung cancer. And it's also investigated in the second-line setting in patients with HCC after sorafenib. So the studies are recruiting, I think, even especially the randomized trial. And I will be quite curious to see, especially if it's a difference between nivolumab and pembrolizumab. But I also think this will be an active drug.